In today's video, I want to talk about the number one reason you have not been successful with trying to fix your pectus excavatum with exercise. Now, I want to be clear, there is a myriad of reasons why you may not have fixed your pectus with exercise, like dozens. Okay, not following a proper program, not being consistent, improper execution of form, not having a nutrition strategy, not tracking your calories and protein, not getting progressive overload on your workouts, doing random workouts, doing workouts with the wrong execution, doing too much chest, doing not enough back, not stretching to work on your posture, dirty bulking, eating too many calories, not training with the right intensity. There are so many reasons why. I could probably name 100 as to why you have not gotten the great result. And the reality is it's probably a combination of all of them. But the biggest thing, the biggest reason that's stopping most of you from actually fixing your pectus excavatum with exercise without surgery, and by fix, I'm not meaning make your chest flat, by fix, I'm meaning building your best body to make your condition as least noticeable as possible. The number one thing that's stopping you from achieving that is you have not been doing it for long enough. I see people commenting on my YouTube videos all the time saying, I've been doing this for 2 months, I've been doing this for 4 months, I've been doing this for 6 months, it hasn't worked, it hasn't fixed my pectus yet, I'm not happy with my chest yet. And I'm like, 2 months, 4 months, 6 months? Guys, I want to be very, very, very clear for you. This is a big transformation, okay? We're not reshaping your bones, but we're building an incredible physique, a great amount of lean muscle in key areas, and we're reshaping your posture. This takes time. If you actually want to build such a good body that your pectus condition is actually less noticeable, it's going to take you probably a year plus. You know, if you sign up to my coaching, for example, I've got this dialed in and a proven way that gets you results like 10 times faster than if you're guessing on your own. So if you're guessing on your own, you can think years and years and years. Like it took me multiple years to get me to the point where I was confident in my body, but that's because I was guessing. I didn't have the proven method. It took me trial and error to figure it out. Now I know how to train properly, eat, train for pectus. I can get my clients astonishing results in a year. But the reality is, like, most of you guys are saying you haven't fixed your pectus with exercise, but you've been doing it for 2 months, or you've been doing it for 2 years, but you do like a month on, a month off, a month on, a month off. That's not 2 years. You know, you need to be consistent, disciplined for a long period of time. This is a big, big transformation. You don't build 20 kilos of muscle in 3 months. It just doesn't happen. Okay, and for some of you, you need to build like 20 kilos of muscle. Some of my client transformations, like 20 kilos of muscle. I mean, my transformation now, I'm 90 kilos, like 200 pounds. When I started this at my height, I was like 68 kilos. So mine's been 22 kilos of muscle. And I've also reshaped my posture. Like these things, this is a big transformation, guys, and it does take time. So I need you to understand that. And if you really want to achieve this, you need to be in it for the long haul, because the reality is I can get you a crazy result, or you can get a crazy result if you follow a proper program and you dial in all the variables within a year. But what happens after that year if you stop, right? You lose that result. So we need to create this as a sustainable lifestyle thing. Okay, so when you guys are saying you haven't fixed your pectus and exercise didn't work, I want to know, like, how long did you do it, you know, and were you following a proper program? Because that is the reasons why, and the length of time is such a big reason. You guys are expecting a miracle change in a miracle period of time, and it's not going to happen. We have to be realistic. Like, sure, I've gotten some client results have been a matter of 2 or 3 months, but the reality is they could have had an even better result if they stayed on board for longer, or they had a great starting point, so it wasn't like a huge drastic transformation. If you're a beginner, and so you're really skinny with pectus and really bad posture, it's going to take you like a year plus. Or if you're overweight, it's going to, like, the bigger the transformation you have to obtain like your best natural, like best physique, obviously the longer it's going to take. So some people it's going to take less time due to genetics, due to their starting point. But the reality is, like, for basically anyone, it's going to take about a year and longer if your starting point's real beginner. So yeah, I just want you guys to be very clear that this is a long transformation, and the length of time is the biggest reason why you probably have not achieved this result. Guys, look, I know how important this is, and I know how much you want to overcome your pectus. And so I have my coaching service. So rather than guessing, rather than this taking you 10 years or potentially you never achieving the result or making things worse because you're just doing random workouts, not tailored to pectus, probably not stretching, not doing anything with your nutrition. If you want to actually get a good result in a timely matter of time, like 10 times faster than if you're doing it on your own, I would recommend my coaching. So link is in the description for that. You can book a strategy call with me. I can meet you and then I can help you.